This is 𝐼𝐶, your favorite chaotic witch. And once again, it's Tuesday, which guess what? It's Paranormal Tuesday. If you haven't got the gist of it yet, or if you're new, hi. But without any further ado, we are gonna go to Sam and Colby's last episode of Hell Week. Now, like always, I never watched the video beforehand. Comments are not the best. I mean, they don't have anything bad, but there's nothing good. Like, in regards to the paranormal and the investigation, rather than how fun they were. Which, it's great being fun, but we're also there for the investigation at the same time. Anyway, I'll stop rambling and we'll go straight to it. Also, do you see how much I've adopted? I'm not even gonna say it's fucking original now. My whole personality is 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵 just the whole intro is just like, you'll watch me fucking doing the fucking intro since stop doing it, and I'm like, I can't do it because I can't fucking sing. But anyway, sissy, stop. Let's get to it. Also, before we start, I'd like to point out that I, for a fact, know that they've been there before. And I think it was somebody Colby with Corey and stuff. Because I know the Winchester house. It's the one with the many fucking stairs and weird stairs, isn't it? So, I know for a fact that they have been there before. Anyway, let's start.
You are an empath on steroids, just like I am. So call on them, talk to them. I feel like you're confused with how to invite them in to see more, feel more, experience more, and grow more with your own gifts.
Wow. So the
Okay. I do agree with her on that, but not only she can learn, she wants to find out how to invite in and just talk to them, but she's gotta figure out a way to do it safely and in a way that works for her. Now there's not only one way to do that safely, there's many ways. For me, something that works could not work for someone else. That whole thing is up to your experience and what feels good, but please do research on how to protect yourself, because many people think that, oh, if I'm protected, if I've cleansed myself, I won't have any paranormal experiences and spirits won't talk to me because I've been protected. You being protected has fuck all to do with your experience with the paranormal. You can be protected and still experience so much shit. In fact, if you know how to invite them in and be protected at the same time, that's when you're gonna have the most out of it. And just don't see why people don't want to get protected. Like, have someone like actually to teach you how to get protected, or just to be there for you, with you, and do it all together, so they can invite the spirits in and they can show you that even though you are protected, you can still experience it, and even stronger. Because to be honest, after I got into my path and I've learned to protect myself and I learned to conjure up spirits, that's when I had the most experience. So think about that.
It was a weird, when I say I saw it, I felt it, and like I looked down and It's less of like seeing it like it's there, but seeing it like
Seeing it.
Okay, yeah. That's how it feels. Just like seeing it in your head. Like you're seeing it, but you're not seeing it. It's like seeing it in your head. I don't know how to explain it. That's the best way you can describe it. It's like seeing in your head. You can just feel it, and your brain sees it. That's how it happens. With all of the spirits that I see, like deities, it's more like it's in my head. Yeah, which to a normal person they would be like, she is nuts, she needs to be locked up in a mental institution. I get that. I need to be locked up in a mental institution, but not for that. But that's how it feels. You just see it in your head. Like for example, when I see my deities, well, let's just take as an example King Asmodeus is not a deity, he's an infernal, he's a demon. The way I see him, or like I would feel him, which I do feel him now because he's like, "You cold?" Right now I just feel him on my right, like right here. And when I first saw him, it was in my head. He's tall, he's got long black hair, he's got very defined jawline, he's very good looking. And I'm saying, I'm whispering that because he takes it upon him, and he's got like such a Leo energy, so he's like, fuck yeah I am. So I'm just trying not to fit into his ego with that, because he is good looking. To me at least, like to someone else, he could show himself with his goetic form, which is like big, three-headed. It's not exactly dog, but it's got dog-like features. That's the word, features. So yeah, to everyone else, you could see the same exact deity or demon, so to say, and they could present themselves different to you. That doesn't invalidate your experience.
Those are ascension symptoms, by the way. You're growing intuitively, empathically. Oh my God. You're growing spiritually.
Dude,
You're growing.
This is very, very weird.
You're leaving that other crap kind of. It's really playing out because we were just.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Sorry.
No. That's great. I'm crying in another video. We cry all the time.
It's like peaceful, Yeah. Myself, I talk a lot about my mental health struggles throughout my life. People don't understand how hard emotional trauma is on a person who is already super open to the world.
That's true. Emotional trauma and stuff, that I mean, most of us know that many mental illnesses, they are the cause of childhood and emotional trauma, right? So as someone who is more empathetic to start with, and more like sensitive to the people around them, which is that emotional thing, also being spiritual and being able to see that, feel that, it can get too much. And I'm telling you that from like personal experience. I am a person who is sensitive to everyone around me. I can understand the smallest bit of detail, change, tone of voice. I can understand that I'm very sensitive to the people around me, to everything around me, since I was very, 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 very young. So now this is why many times I'm going through burnouts during my practice. Right now I'm at a time again where I'm just fucking that I can't do it. There's been times where I have not done shit. I haven't even done like a single tarot reading. So she's definitely right with that. Like, as someone very sensitive to everyone around them, being also spiritually sensitive to the things around you that you can't see with your eyes but you can see with your mind, it can get so tiring, so hard. Like, it's a lot, but it's worth it, because there's been many times where I've talked with my deities and my demons. I shouldn't say that like that, because I don't collect them like Pokemon, but there's been times where I'm talking with them and it gives you that sense of relief. So even though it can be very, very hard, it's also so worth it. But yeah, I like her, but like, I don't know what to think about her, but so far I just like that medium. I like her.
Alright, so we're gonna try the envoy now, because apparently the flashlights aren't gonna turn on. And
It's like a retro game.
This is not a game.
Yeah, sorry.
right now it's set to the yes and no feature. Something literally has to tap this for it to go up. Alright, if there's any spirit in here that wants to use this other piece of equipment we have right here, you can just come up to it and tap it and answer us yes or no. So first question, is there anything else here?
I can feel like a child like energy, and also like a girl's energy. I could be wrong, but I feel like a child like, because it got excited with that. It got excited with the sound, and it got excited with the lights that the envoy has. Yeah, so I feel like there is a child there that would like to see what the envoy is.
With us.
Oh my god.
It says no.
It says no.
It's like something that doesn't even want to talk, is what it sounds like. Does that mean you're just trying not to talk to us, or?
Ooh.
It's not trying to talk to us.
Sarah, is this you?
Let's go up and tap it, yes or no. No, it's not
Who
Sarah.
else are the other ghosts that are now?
There's a ton.
There's the maid though.
There's a ton, yes, there's a ton.
You said yes to them.
Oh, maybe the maid.
Is this Sarah's maid?
No.
Are you a spirit that just lived here because Sarah let you? Are you a child? Are you trapped here?
Did I say childlike energy and the flashlight turned on? Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good.
No. Are you trying to make Selena sick right now, or trying to make Selena feel something?
No. It's not the spirits trying to make you feel something. It comes back down to what we were saying earlier. If you are sensitive, like, to start with, then you're even more sensitive to the spirit world, which will make you have different reactions. For example, Selena has the feeling of getting sick. Me and Amanda, I mean, it comes out different, but like, me and Amanda have a thing like in our chest, like something is just, like I said, like hugging you really tight and you're not able to breathe. Everyone has different ways of experiencing it. Someone else could just be like goosebumps, or like, I don't know, dizziness, headache. But I don't know if you get used to it, or just it comes to a point where it doesn't really bother you anymore. But yeah, it's not the spirits trying to make you feel like that, it's just you being sensitive to the spirit world that makes you feel like that.
Alright, so now we're on the emotion. Okay. Could you just let us know how you feel that we're in this room with you?
Go up and tap it. Any of those 6 emotions.
Confused?
Right Oh, okay. If that was you, but
Angry.
angry. Oh.
You want us to leave? Turn that flashlight off. Oh.
Oh my God! She just said
You
it.
want us to leave? Turn the flashlight off. It turned it off. What did it do?
It just went like a puzzle, like confused, like why are you guys here? Like,
Sorry, I'm just so good. I'm just so fucking good. Sorry. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine.
yeah, I don't like when you do that. It kind of scares me.
I just feel like I don't like the tap bass from the outside. I don't know if it's Sarah, but I feel like somebody's like following us from like room to room and just kind of watching us, just like, what are you doing?
We were texting each other
This morning,
and I was
I still feel like it's the child. It's they're shy. That's why they don't want to talk to them. But they're just, you know how children, they just want to know everything and they just want to see everything. That's how they are. They're very just checking in, what you doing. They want to just be there without taking part in it. Does that make sense?
What the fuck is she saying, dude?
Selena, are you good?
Yeah.
Are you good?
What's going on?
What do you mean she's here? Can you describe what you're saying?
There. She is there. She knows that she can see her. And just looking back at her. She's like, you're one of me then. So it's not exactly like that, but it's more like acknowledging her, if that makes sense. It's just like, okay.
Sarah, if this is really you, can you give us some kind of sign or a sound?
She just walked from there. So it's just got her like hands just like I do, like right now. So it was just like that, and yeah, kind of. And she just walked there, and like looking again at Selena. She's very intrigued by Selena. She just kind of like tilted her head, like, you know how kids do, like cats or dogs do, but they're like, and she's just hearing her out.
Want to talk to us? Can you please move away? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What happened? What happened?
I saw something in the corner of my eye.
No, actually?
What did you see? The corner of the eye? Dude,
What do you mean?
Where did you see it?
somebody right in the corner there.
Where I said she was. Do you believe me now? Do I believe me now? Because I've said that before, and I'll say that again. That is also a confirmation for me, because not many people say that. Mediums or psychics or people who can see and feel. It's just many times you will feel like you are actually going nuts and you actually don't see them, and it's just your mind, because you're scared, your mind is making up shit. Or because if you're like me and you've been traumatized, you have the thing of like maladaptive daydreaming. So you start to think that, fuck, I'm just making this shit up, this doesn't actually exist. I'm just making it up so I'll fill the void that I have. And it's not actually true. And there's many times where I feel that I'm just like, maybe it's just not true. Maybe I'm just making this shit up to just feel better about myself. You know, that I can see stuff that other people can't, so I feel better about myself. But when you see something and then even if you don't say it, obviously they can't hear me because it has already been pre-recorded, I wasn't there. When you see something you haven't seen before, and then that person or whoever it is confirms what you have seen, then you're just like, well, maybe I'm not that crazy. Maybe I actually do have this gift. Maybe I should accept it more. You know? So this is also a thing for me. I know I'm just saying like, oh, see? Look, I told you. But it's also for me like, sissy, like, fucking told you it was there. You know, it's that other voice in my head saying like, bitch, you can see. Bitch, you can see.
Someone's peeking out.
Somebody was standing right here.
And exactly what I said, it wasn't like on the other side. It was what I said, because like I said it was here, right? So as she walks in, like Selena would be on her right. So it was exactly there, and she was standing, like I said. So if you see like now when they turn, Selena would be, see,
It was like
on her right.
standing right here.
See? Let's okay, let's just do a quick find my numerology number. Okay, so I just did my numerology and I've got the life path number 9. You have great compassion and idealism. You are a utopian and will spend your life trying to realize some aspect of your utopian dream, sacrificing money, time and energy for a better world. It is giving that will find you much satisfaction. You have a broad outlook on life. You tend to see the big picture rather than the minute details. You naturally attract people from all walks of life who can fit into your larger plans and take over the areas you find uninteresting. The person with a 9 life path is rarely prejudiced or accepts social biases of people. Instead, they evaluate people on the basis of what they can do for the larger cause. They are the true egalitarian. You bring beauty to your surroundings. You are imaginative and creative, especially at harmoniously arranging the beauty already potential in the environment. These abilities can lead you into such fields such as interior decorating, landscape art and photography. But because of your strong social consciousness, you can be an effective politician, lawyer, judge, minister, teacher, healer and environmentalist. Vocations that require self-sacrifice and have a clear social impact are common among number 9s.
Focus on a certain thing for a really long time and like do my weird disassociation, I can kind of see like these memories of past time or things that were kind of like hadn't happened yet. You know when you used to look at those pictures of things and like you had to defocus your eyes and you'd see like an image? And I sit there and kind of get into that state. I don't, like I see pictures throughout time.
What's in store? Like what is Sarah?
That's how it happens. And anyone can do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. So when I first realized I was clairvoyant, that I could see, I said it was my best friend, which the website is turning out to be so good. So good. I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing. When it's up, guys, we can have so many shit. All of them being a telepathy session. So a telepathy session is basically how I started, with how she taught me. Basically just leave your mind free and just start seeing. Let your mind see whatever it has to see. Okay, I was seeing stuff that I hadn't seen before, like places I had not seen before, events that I did not know about, and she was like, okay, just basically just so I would know what I was talking about, I was trying to focus on her energy. Bear in mind that was 2 weeks after we knew each other, so I didn't know much about her yet. And I started picking up on this stuff, and I was saying, okay, I can see this, I can see this. I did not trust myself then. I still don't, but you know. So, like I said, I was seeing places, I was seeing events that I didn't know. And every single one of them was spot on. That's how I learned so much about her. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? So that's how it happens. And that's kind of like a telepathy session when it's with a living person, which you can do with everyone. Now what she's doing is either her past life that she can tap into, or what I can do as well, just let in. We know that in this house there are so many spirits. We know that. So tapping into the energies of some of the spirits, because if you do with all of them, you're gonna go insane, you're gonna fucking die. But tapping into the energy of some of those spirits and seeing, letting them show her what is going on. And that's how it happens with my deities or my demons. That's how it happens. So yeah, this is kind of like a telepathy session, which we will be offering on the website. Now use that for good, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
After this, I feel just so inspired to like challenge ourselves more, put ourselves in terrifying situations.
We want to really feel that thrill and scare.
She's watching them. She's there. You can barely see her, but she's there, and she seems satisfied. Not the bad type of satisfied, but satisfied they're starting to figure it out. And getting to really like Selena. Yeah. Also, there is a man up there. He's smoking like, it looks like a cigar. So he's going like back and forth. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this was not a bad way to end Hell Week. It was nice, good spirits. I like that, and I liked Sarah. Yeah, that was actually nice. How much would I give that? I would give that 4 out of 5. Yeah, I'd give that 4 out of 5. But until next time, don't be stupid, okay? Be good, and I'll see you next week.